Definitely, their life is what you're working for today. Hello? Hello? And I told myself, is this a life worth working for the next 10 to 15 years in that particular hospital? You know what? When I ask myself that question, I look at the face of the supervisor nurse. You know what I saw? I saw pure stress. Hello? When I saw the stress, I told myself, this is not the future I am looking for. This is not the future I want to work for. Because I believe that even we have different religion, we have only one creator. Do you agree? Yes. And I believe on what my creator always destined to each and every one of us. Jeremiah 29 verse 11. For God knows what's His plans for you. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you hope and a bright future. I cannot tell you. Bright future. You will have a bright future. You must have a bright future. Now if you tell me, Miko, I was born poor. Well, it's not your fault if you were born poor. But let me tell you this. It's your fault if you will die. Hello? Come on, tap your neighbor, tap your neighbor. Tell your neighbor, you will never die poor. Can you give a round of applause for yourself right now? Ladies and gentlemen, today, my job is to show you what I saw 8 years ago, to make you hear what I heard 8 years ago, and for you to understand what I understood 8 years ago, for you to also have the present life that we are enjoying right now in Alliance in Motion Global. Out of the 6,000 multimillionaires, what I love about this business, it's a system. Can you please say system? System. The good thing about the system, you don't need to be lucky. In some of the things and opportunities, you need to be lucky for you to become successful. In A Global, you don't need to be lucky. In Alliance in Motion Global, it's a system. When you talk about system, it's doable, it's learnable. 6,000 people did the business, did the system, understood the system, followed the system, and they became successful in multi-millionaires. Are you following? Yes. So what you need just to do right now is to copy what they did, and their present life will become your future, and you can actually become better than them. Are you getting my point? That's the reason why I'm telling you, this opportunity is for everyone. We will not check your resume, we will not check your curriculum vitae, and ask what is your background. No. In Alliance in Motion Global, you are not employees, you are business partners. Can you please say business partners? So right now, I want to welcome you in explaining how to actually earn in Alliance in Motion Global. So as you can see, we are now going to the networking opportunity or the marketing plan. Can you please say marketing plan? Marketing plan. Now, as you can see, the marketing plan compensation, yes, brother, can you please present to me? A lot of people are actually confused with what options they need to take right now. Most of them, they don't know where to go. That's the most of the problem of the people right now, in not only in Ghana, but in the whole of Africa and most of the third world countries. Is that right? Most of us are confused. After we graduate, what are we going to do? After we study for 10 years, after we pay tuition fee and enrollment fee, some of the people are thinking, I think I wasted my money for my tuition fee. Because after I graduated, I don't still have a job, a good job that will pay me good. Is that right? So right now, ladies and gentlemen, in Alliance in Motion Global, I will be giving you some financial literacy. Is that okay? Before I show you how you can earn in A Global, I want to give you some financial literacy because that's what we don't learn in the school system. Are you ready? So right now, I'll show you some options on how to earn money. Let me show you what a cash flow quadrant is. Can you please read it with me? 1, 2, 3. Cash flow quadrant. Now, there's an author or there's a philosopher. There's a very good businessman in US. His name is Robert Kiyosaki, and he made a book about this cash flow quadrant and telling us that the people, they can earn money in 2 powerful ways. And he divided it into 4 quadrants. The 2 powerful ways, he divided into 4 quadrants. What is the 2? Let me show them. What they call linear income, come on, press, and what they call residual income. Can you please say linear income? Linear income. Can you please say residual income? Residual. Listen to this. All of the ways how to earn money is actually categorized to these 2 ways of earning. And after that, he divided it into 4. For you to easily understand, I will explain it further. What is under linear income? Under linear income, it's called employment and self-employed. Now, look at this. Most of you who raise your hand, you are under the linear income earners. Why? You are on the left side of the quadrant, that is employment and self-employed. Who are the employees? You know this. These are the hard workers working 8 hours a day, 5 days a week, being paid on a monthly basis. Hello? So these are the people who have a job, alright? While the self-employed, they don't have a job, they own a job. These are the people who employ themselves. These are the doctors, these are the engineers, these are the barristers, the attorneys. Are you following? These are the people who get some contracts and they pay themselves, alright? So these doctors, they don't have a job, they own a job. So look at this. If you're gonna think about it, these two quadrant is under one side. It's called linear income. Why do you need linear income? It's only one way of earning, giving your own efforts alone for you to receive money. Hello? So look at this. If an employee will rest today, if an employee will get sick today, I hope not, but if he gets sick and he needs to rest, if he doesn't go to work, question, does he have an income? No. Hello? Self-employed, believe me, people in the school system are being taught in the school. Children today are being taught how to become a good employee and how to become a good self-employed. In fact, most of them are dream before. What is your dream? I want to become a doctor. I want to become an engineer. Well, if there's a doctor in this room, I respect you with that. If we are sick, we will listen to you. If you're an engineer, if you want to put up our building, we will listen to you. If you're an architect, we want to design a building, we will listen to you. But if you talk about financial literacy and earning very, very big and becoming very, very wealthy and having time freedom, all of us needs to listen. Are you getting my point? Yeah. So if you're going to think about it, ladies and gentlemen, self-employed, these are dream before. In fact, me, that's the reason I became a nurse. Because my dream was to become a doctor. But my parents don't have money to pay for medical school. So that we told I didn't become a doctor, I just go down the doctor, the assistant of a doctor, and that's a nurse. Is that right? So the thing is this, ladies and gentlemen, what you can think about it, self-employed, these are professional people. But let me tell you, if doctors don't have a patient, question, do you have a pay? Do they have money? No or yes? No. Hello? If an architect doesn't have a building to design, do they have income or not? No. If a barrister doesn't have a case to solve, do they have income or not? No. So meaning, even either you're employee or self-employed, you are still under the left side of a quadrant, linear income. Where it means when there's no work, there is no pay. Again, let me repeat. When there's no work, there is no pay. Hello? While on the residual stream of income, these residual income earners, they call themselves on the two quadrant, right side, business and investment. Business people, these businessmen, these are the people, these are entrepreneurs. These are people, they don't have a job, they don't own a job. These people, they own a system. Can you say system? And what they do with the system, they use the time and effort of other people to multiply their own time and effort. Are you getting my point? So these are business people. So they own a system that works so much that they actually earn income not by linear, but by residual income. Later you will understand. While investors, these are the best. When you become business people and you have extra money, extra profit, what you do, you use that money not for expenses, but use that money for investment. Investors they don't own a job, they don't have a job, they just own a system and they make the money work for them. Hello? Now, they are just resting at the home and money is the one working for them. Hello? Now, the thing is this. The good thing about this, they say don't income. Let me show you the difference. Can you please show them, brother? In linear income, let me show you again. When there's no work, there is no pay. But again, let me show you. On the right side of the income, here, you are actually earning while you are sleeping. Let me show you how. Let me show you how. The system of these people, that's why they're becoming very successful. Listen to this. Rich people are actually doing a system. That's why rich people are getting richer and richer. In fact, in anything that you do, there's always a system. For you to become successful in anything that you do, you need to become a system. With the most basic thing up to the most hard thing that you do every day, you need a system for you to succeed. To give you an example, taking a bath. Taking a bath. Do you take a bath? Yes. Can you look at your neighbor? Can you ask your neighbor, do you took a bath a while ago? Some of you don't answer. Maybe you don't took a bath. Now the thing is this. Now, just taking a bath. In taking a bath, it's a basic thing to do every day. Is that right? Yes. But let me tell you, if you don't have a system, you will not succeed. Let me give you an example. When you took a bath, what is the first thing you need to do? Can you go inside the comfort room? Can you go inside the washroom and wet yourself right away? What is the first thing you do? Can you wet yourself with your clothes in? The first thing you do, you take off your clothes. Is that right? After you take off your clothes, can you put soap right away and shampoo right away? Of course, what do you need to do first? You need to wet yourself first. I get my point? Before you put the soap, before you put the shampoo, before you actually rinse yourself. Now what's my point? In a very most basic thing that we do every day, there should be a system. Hello? Now, in anything that you do for you to succeed, there should be a system. So if you don't have a system in your life right now talking about money, there's a big problem. Hello? Now, let me tell you this. The good thing about Alliance and Motion Global, we have a system that is operating. Now, what we talk about, the rich people, they are practicing the same system that we are practicing right now. And this system, we call it, show them brother, we call it the power of leverage. Can you please say leverage?
Leverage.
Come on, shout it loud. Leverage.
Leverage.
This leverage, believe me, this is the first time you will hear it, especially for the first timer. This is so powerful. Leverage is actually the system of the rich. That's why they become richer, richer, and more richer. Miko, what is that leverage? Do you want to know the system of the rich people?
Yes.
I cannot hear you. Do you want to know the system of the rich people?
Yes.
Leverage is maximizing your own time and effort to other people. That is leverage. Multiplying your own time and effort to other people. What do you think, Miko? All of us in this room have 24 hours per day. Do you agree?
Yes.
Can I see the hands? Who in this room have 25 hours per day?
No.
No one, is that right? Because if you have 25 hours, you're not of this world though. You maybe came from another planet. So the thing is this, all of us have only 24 hours every day. Now people who became rich, what they do? They don't have 24 hours a day. They have thousands and thousands of hours every day. How do they do that? They multiply their time and effort through other people. Hello? That is leverage. I can never forget, just for you to understand how it works. I'll give you an example. I'm just new, about 1 to 2 months here in Ghana, but I know somebody who's very, very rich in the whole of Africa. Not only in Nigeria, I know him, his name is Dangote. Have you heard about that name? Yeah. Don't worry, I'll try to research more about the rich people in Ghana for next coming presentations. But now, I'll make an example about his name, Dangote, because I've experienced how rich he is back in Nigeria. Hello? I stayed there for almost 1 year, but not straight. I go there 3 months, and then I come back to the Philippines, and I go there for the next 4 months. So I experienced how big and how rich this guy is. And you know what, ladies and gentlemen, I experienced very basic thing. I ride a plane, going here in Ghana. I ride from Nigeria to Ghana using an airline called Airpeace. So I was in a business class. While I was sitting, the stewardess offered me juice. And when I got the juice, I said, thank you. When I zipped the juice, I look at the pack. While zipping the juice, I look at the pack. I saw there's a logo named Dangote. Can you imagine? Even in the beverages, Dangote came in. Hello? He is in oil, he is in many industries, in cement, a lot of business, even in beverages, even in the juice, he is there. I saw the name Dangote. And while I was zipping it, can you imagine, I was thinking, while I was zipping it, let me ask you, for that particular juice I was zipping, do you think Dangote is earning? Do you think Dangote is earning?
Yes.
Of course. Maybe a single kobo, maybe a single CD, but believe me, he is earning on that particular juice that I was drinking on that plane. Hello? And the question is, Dangote is earning. How while I'm sipping the juice, let me ask you, is Dangote the one who served me the juice?
No.
Is Dangote the one riding the plane?
No.
Is Dangote inside that plane?
No.
Maybe Dangote is sleeping that time. While Dangote is sleeping, I was sipping the juice. Dangote is earning while sleeping. That's what you call
Leverage.
leverage. You know what happened? I look at my back and I saw a lot of people drinking the same juice. So while all of them are drinking the juice, let me ask you, is Dangote earning money?
Yes.
He is earning money. Hello? So when Dangote is earning money so much, believe me, ladies and gentlemen, while he is sleeping, he is earning. After that plane landed, another plane will took off, another set of juice will be delivered. Dangote will wake up, go to the comfort room, and ease himself. While he's easing himself, another set of juice are being delivered. Question, is he earning money? Yes. Is he earning money? Yes. Can you imagine he's earning money while sleeping? He's also earning money while he's sleeping. Whatever he's doing, he's earning money. Hello? That's what you call
Leverage.
the system of the rich. That's why you become richer and richer. Ladies and gentlemen, let me ask you right now. For you to change your life, now that you know this, like I told you, information today, this generation, information are very powerful. The reality is this, we are done with industrial age. In the industrial age, if you are hardworking, if you don't know an information, if you're hardworking, you can become successful. But now, we are in the information age. Can you please say information age? In the information age, even you're a hard worker, even you're the hardest working employee on your company, you will be having a hard time to earn big. Hello? Because the reality, thank you brother, because the reality is this. Can you please say, ask me one? Say one. Ask me one. The reality is this, ladies and gentlemen, in the information age, as long as you have informations like this, believe me, you can use this and maximize this and materialize this to become result. Hello? What you need is information today. And let me tell you, this information I'm giving you is so powerful because this is the information of the rich. That's why you become richer, richer, and richer. Now let me ask you, do you want leverage?
Yes.
I cannot hear you. Do you want leverage?
Yes.
Miko, I want leverage. But the question is this. The question is this. I want leverage. But the question is, I don't have money to put up my cement company. I don't have money to hire employees. I don't have money to put up a company that will have a system and become a businessman. Let me tell you, the good news in Alliance and Motion Global, we are offering an opportunity to have a leverage without having that big capital. Are you ready for that?
Yes.
Are you ready for that?
Yes.
Let me give you an idea how AIM Global works. Are you ready?
Yes.
Let me ask you, what is the most sought of shopping center here in Ghana with a lot of branches? What? Melcom. Do you know Melcom? Have you entered to Melcom?
Yes.
Have you visited Melcom?
Yes.
Have you bought something to Melcom?
Yes.
Some of you don't know Melcom. No? A while ago since I started, some of you are like this. So let me ask you again. Let me ask you. Have you entered to Melcom?
Yes.
No. Let me give you an example. What if? Thank you very much. Talking about millionaires. See, imagine in AIM Global we teach you servant leadership. Millionaires serving you tissue. Can you give a round of applause for my brother there? You will meet him later. Right? You will meet him later. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this. Like for example, Melcom. Melcom, is it good company? Are there a lot of branches? Are there a lot of good products? Now, let me give you an example. What if? And tell your neighbor, what if?
What if?
Okay. What if Melcom will have an initial public offering? What do you mean by IPO? Initial public offering. And what Melcom will do, they need resources. So what them to expand. So what they do, they will offer, what if, they will offer to the whole of Ghana that once you become a member of Melcom, you can actually buy whoever you are, whatever background or stature you have in life, you are welcome to buy a stocks of Melcom. And after you buy a stocks of package, a lot of product, not only one product, but a lot of product in Melcom, you become a stock owner. Hello? And upon becoming a member of Melcom, what will happen is this, you will have a royalty income. That becoming a member, you know, this happening in US. There's shopping centers like SNR, shopping centers like this other shopping centers that you can become a member. And the moment you refer somebody to join and to become a member as well, or to buy on that Melcom, you will get a percentage of commission. Hello? Now, what if Melcom will do that to the whole of Ghana? Will that be a good news? Yes. Is that good news for all of you? If Melcom will offer you that opportunity, either small money or big money, there's no particular money. Small money or big money, you just buy a stocks, you become a member, and when you refer somebody that will buy in Melcom, you get commissions every time they buy. Is that a good opportunity?
Yes.
If that will happen and Melcom will do that, will you join Melcom?
Yes.
Again, let me ask you, will you join Melcom?
Yes.
Of course. Why? Because there's a system already. There's a company already. There's an office already. There are products already. You just buy stocks and there's system working for you already. Is that right?
Yes.
You don't need to buy the whole company as a whole. Is that right?
Yes.
Now let me give you, that's the good news if that will happen. Now there's a bad news. You want to hear the bad news?
Yes.
Even if you don't want to hear it, you will hear it. Now let me give you the bad news. You know what the bad news is? Melcom is not offering Ghana that opportunity. The opportunity is just for you to buy and then bye-bye. Here's your receipt, here's your product. Melcom is not offering that opportunity. But that's a bad news. But here is a better news. Do you want to hear the better news?
Yes.
The better news is, like Melcom, Alliance in Motion Global is offering you that wonderful opportunity. Hello? Alliance in Motion Global is a company coming from international. The good news about we have international products coming in. We have a set of products. You don't need to think about your products anymore. We have offices all over Africa. We have 8 offices in Nigeria. We have 2 offices right now in Ghana, in Accra, and Kumasi. We're about to expand in the whole of Ghana because we're just starting right now. We have offices in Cameroon, in Ivory Coast, in Togo, in Uganda, in Kenya, in Nigeria. We have offices in Rwanda, in South Africa. It is in pipeline already. Zambia, in DRC Congo is in pipeline. We have operating office in Tanzania. That's only Africa I'm talking about. We're open in Middle East, in Dubai, Kuwait, Pakistan. Hello. A lot of countries in Asia already. Now let me tell you, you have branches all over. And the moment you buy a package, the moment you buy a stocks of products of Global, you can become a registered distributor of the company. Is that good news?
Yes.
So the only thing is you have 2 options. You can try the product, buying it single, and trying it, using it as a user, or you can actually buy a full product itself. The moment you buy the product as a whole, is this working? The moment you buy, can you just press it button for me? The moment you buy the products, the moment you buy these wonderful products, you can use it. But you have the second option, that instead of buying one single product, you can buy a package. Can you please say package? Package. The moment you buy a package is a combination of products. We have 2 sets of package. We call it global package and mega package. Can you please say global package? Can you please say mega package?
Mega package.
And the good news is upon buying the package, you become a registered member already. Is that good news? Yes. So you just buy a bulk of products and become a member. Is that a better news? Yes. We'll be answering the overhead expenses, we'll be answering your office. In fact, that's why I was not here in the office for almost 5 days or 4 days, is because we are celebrating. Because this coming June, we are now setting up as we speak. We are just setting up the new headquarters, more beautiful, more expansive, more bigger seminar halls, more better and newer office of Global ACCRA Ghana. This coming June, we will be opening it already. Are you excited? So this only here, just 5 blocks away. We are just expanding in North Industrial area, very near in the old Malcolm Road. So we will be opening the new office of Global ACCRA there. Are you excited for that? That's why I'm telling you, this is the best time to really do Global seriously today. Are you with me? So as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, these are the set of products that they should let them see. So this is global package A option, like I told you. Instead of buying one product, you can buy the set of products already. Different combination, whatever product you like, whatever product you think your market needs. So there are different combination of product. One global package is only worth 488 Ghana cedis. Is it affordable?
Yes.
Is it affordable?
Yes.
Very affordable. You know why? Most of you, your mobile phones are more expensive than 488. Is that right? Yes. Some of you have 2 mobile phones, but you don't have credit. You just use it for selfie, and picture. Are you following? So let me tell you, in this 488, ladies and gentlemen, just do the business, enjoy the product, and do the business. Believe me, you cannot buy only 1 cell phone, 2 cell phone. In fact, not only cell phone you can buy when you earn in Alliance at Motion Global. Are you getting my point? So this is very affordable today. In fact, the good news, the promo of the company is this. You pay 488, you get product, not just 488, but you get a product worth 629 Ghana cedi worth of products that we have. Is that good news? Yes. That's very good news. So you got the amount of products, the worth of product that is more than the amount that you paid for. Is that better? Yeah. Next, can you show the package B? This is another option, different combination of product as well. So there's Vitamax, complete event coffee. In one whole package, after you buy it, you become a legitimate member, distributor of Alliance and Motion Global that can actually do the business that we have. Is that good news? Yes. You can actually enjoy the benefits of the system. Next, now we have a mega package. Now, mega package, the difference is, it is a wholesale, more products included in it. Hello? Instead of buying it for 488, you can buy a package worth 888 Ghana cedis, and this time, there will be more products inside of the package. Hello? You know why these products are included in your package before you become a member? Because the good news is, when you become a member, if you want to do the business, you must first try the products. Hello? That is why the products that is inside this package are designed for you to use it and for your family to use it. Because some of the people, they join Global and they right away want to sell all of the product for them to get already more than 992 worth of products. Hello? Again, you pay 888, you get 992 worth of products. But again, you don't sell this all. You need to try and use the products because it's very hard to share a product that you haven't used. Do you agree? Can you imagine yourself going to your neighbor? Hello neighbor, we have a new product, a very good product. Try this, come on, try this. Your neighbor will ask you, have you tried it? Not yet, you first. Can you do that? Of course not. So these are designed for you to try it because again, it's like a food. Even how good Osman presented to you the products, believe me, even how good the food presentation is, you'll never know if it tastes good if you will not try it and eat it. Hello? So the same with the products of Ingo, believe me, we have thousands of testimonies with the wonderful products. You need to try the wonderful products of Ingo. Is that good? Next, ladies and gentlemen, this is the latter package, Mega Package B, a set of new products. Again, you'll pay 888 worth 982 worth of products are inside the package. Alright? Now, this is the packages option. Okay? Is that nice? The packages, is it good or excellent? Let's give a round of applause for that. Okay, next. Now, the moment you buy Global or Mega Starter Package, these are the benefits that you will enjoy. Number one, you'll be having a free distributor tracking center. The moment you have a package, there will be a code inside. Can you please say code? Now, this code, you will encode it in the system. We have a website. The website is www.allianceinmotion.com. Now, once you come into that website, it's like a Facebook. You'll be having your own web page. Hello? Now, you'll be having a web page. You'll be having your own account. This time, in this account, you'll just encode the code. After you encode the code, you will see your distributor tracking centers. For you to easily understand, this is like your personal accountant. Now, everything that commission that you will get, you can monitor it to your distributor tracking center. Are you getting it? You can monitor it 24/7 online. Okay? You can monitor everything that is happening to your account. This is also where you can encash your money. You can see how much commission, how much production is happening to your team. Are you getting my point? That is for your BTC. Next, we have a 25% lifetime discount. We have business kit, and of course, we have free trainings, ladies and gentlemen. The good news is, in other businesses, you need to pay and enroll yourself to train yourself and to know more about business you're actually going through. But in Alliance in Motion Global, we are offering you free trainings from international trainers from different parts of the globe. In fact, one of them are actually speaking to you today. Hello? Wow. And what we're teaching you, what we're going to teach you in our free trainings are not coming from the books, because there are a lot of trainers that they train you that they are actually getting their information from the books. No. This time you'll be trained through experience. Is that good news? Yes. Through experience. So let's next, ladies and gentlemen. It's value for money. Next. Next, please, brother. Okay, one-time, lifetime international registration. So unlike any other company, another company, if you don't hit the sales requirement every month, you need to re-register again monthly. In Alliance in Motion Global, the good news is it's one-time, lifetime, and it's an international registration. So anywhere you go, whatever country that we have branches already, you are a legitimate member as long as you buy a package here in Global Canada. Is that good news?
Yes,
Very good news. What else? There are unique products, distributor-friendly marketing and compensation plan. Again, like I told you a while ago, a real-time online DTC 24/7 online. Their distributor tracking center. Distributor tracking center, we are giving you wonderful. Other companies are offering monthly, others are weekly. In Global, we are the only company that is already for 12 years, that since we started until today, how stable we are offering daily payout. Can you please say daily payout? Who wants to earn here on a daily basis? Let me see your hand. Wonderful. You know why? You know why the problem of most of the people, especially in the third world country, you know how I know? Because Philippines is also a third world country. Most of the people, their problem is they're having a big debt. They're having a lot of debt because you know why? They borrow money from every other people and other entities. Hello? You know why people borrow money? Because most of them, they're expecting their income on a monthly basis and a weekly basis. Hello? And the problem is, if you need to buy something right now and your income is about to come next month, what will happen? For example, you have a baby. The baby is crying, needs milk. And you don't have money, the salary is on the 15th. Can you say to your baby, stop crying, wait for the 15th to drink milk. And you tell that to your baby. Of course, you know you get. Are you following? So what you need to do, you need to borrow money. So once you borrow money, what will happen? When you borrow money, can you imagine this? Most of the employees know this. When you borrow money, even before the salary comes, the salary comes, is about to come to your hand. Even before you hold the salary, somebody owns it already. Is it true or true? It's true. It's true. Are you getting my point? Now that's the best thing about Global, because whatever you're doing right now, you can add Alliance in Motion Global to it. The system that we have, the support system that we have, just bring people here, we will train them, we will teach them. Now while you are actually doing your job, you can do this part-time. So while you're waiting for your salary for the 15th or 30th, the best is with Alliance in Motion Global System, you are actually encashing into your ATM daily income, daily commissions that you're getting from Alliance in Motion Global. Is that exciting? And you give a round of applause for that, ladies and gentlemen, right? Again, if you want to travel as well, there are actually USA, Europe, and Asian trip incentives. In fact, as we speak right now, this coming May, we have a total of 18 Ghanaian qualifiers who will travel all to the Philippines for 2 weeks. All expenses paid, being booked into the 5-star hotels. We will be enjoying some beaches back in the Philippines, all for free. You'll be like kings and queens when you travel there as well. This coming next year, this coming November, you'll be hitting some USA trip. We'll be having some Africans who will go to USA for free with 10 years multiple visa. Is that good news? Yeah. Also book some Europe trip. So if you love to travel, we have sales requirement that you need to hit, and you can travel all for free. Is that good?
Excellent.
Can you round of applause for that? Okay, next, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, this is the benefits of the package. Now, let's talk about how you can earn the money. Are you ready? And this is what you came for here. Now, for you to earn money in Global is very short. Now, let me give you the short scenario of this for you to easily understand. Let me show you first the 5 ways of earning. One is retailing. Can you please say retailing? Retailing. Number 2 is direct referral bonus for mega package. And one is direct referral bonus for global package, because we have 2 packages, remember? Yes. What else? We have match sales bonus for mega package and match sales bonus for global package. Also, we have a unilevel bonus and stair-step bonus. There are a lot of bonuses in Global. Hello? Now, for you to easily understand this and for me to explain it very fast to you, I will just divide these all 5 in 2 categories. Hello? Again, there are 2 categories in how you can earn it in Global. Listen to this. Number 1 category, you can earn it in Global on a daily basis. And aside from that, you are earning it in Global on a monthly basis. You don't need to choose, so these 2 is happening simultaneously while you are doing in Global. Hello? That is why most of the distributors of Global that are really doing this business seriously, most of them are earning daily, and aside from that, they are more happier every 15th of the month because they are enjoying monthly bonuses. Hello? So they earn daily, and also aside from that, they also earn monthly. So this is how we divide it. From 1 to 3. Hello? From 1 to 3, these are the daily ways of earning. Hello? While the 4 and 5, these are the ways on how you can earn on a monthly basis. You get this every 15th of the month. Are you getting it? Yes. So Miko, of course, what we want to talk first about is the daily income. Is that right? We want to talk about first how you can earn on a daily basis. Let's talk about that. Number 1 is retailing. Can you please say retailing? Like I told you, upon becoming a member, you can enjoy 25% discount. So this discount is outright profit already as a member for you. Is that right? So let's give you an example. An example is a 1 box of C24/7. 1 box, is C24/7 good or excellent? Okay, let me ask you again. C24/7, Osman explained a while ago. Is it good or excellent? Excellent. Now look at this. 1 box of C24/7 has 30 vegetable capsules, 30. So if you will consume 1 capsule every day of 120 components, foods and vegetables every day for you to keep yourself healthy, what happens is this. This is good for 1 month. 1 box, 30 vegetable capsule inside is good for 1 month. Hello? So the distributor price, if you're a distributor, you will get it only for 90 Ghana cedis. And you can sell it for a suggested retail price outside for non-members for 120 Ghana cedis, good for 1 month, 1 box. Hello? Now, your profit is how much? Your profit per 1 box is 30 Ghana cedis. Now, let me ask you the truth. 30 Ghana cedis. When you see the 30, is it small or big? Some of you will say small, some of you will say big. Now, let me show you the difference of small money and big money. 30 Ghana cedis. Some of you will think, yeah, it's small. It's only 30. Oh, it's just a taxi going here and going there. You know? Now, let me tell you. 30 Ghana cedis in 1 box. This is not small. Oh. Let me show you what small is. How much is the minimum salary per day, average, here in ACCRA? Per day? 10 CDs, some say 15. Let's say the average, not the minimum. Minimum is so low. Let's go for the average. 10 to 20. Let's say 20. Is it average? Is someone earning 20 Ghana cedis per day? Average earning? Okay, let's say average earning of an employee in ACCRA Ghana is 20 CD per day. Let me ask you, 20 Ghana CD per day, which is more bigger? 20 Ghana CD or 30 Ghana CD? If you cannot answer this, you need to go back to your basic mathematics. So, again, let me ask you, which is more bigger? 20 Ghana cedis or 30 Ghana cedis? How much is the difference? The difference is 10 cedis. But if you think about it, small money versus big money, the difference of 20 Ghana cedis for an employee every day and 30 Ghana cedis profit for 1 box of cider for 7, the difference is not only 10 cedi. The difference is way more bigger. You know why? Ask me why.
Why?
Because the 20 Ghana cedis, you work for that for 8 long hours for the whole day. Hello? But this 1 box of cider for 7, believe me, you will not knock the door of your neighbor and come inside your neighbor and talk about cider for 7 for 8 hours. So, can you do that? Go to your neighbor, sister, this is very good. For 8 hours, this bottle is very good. For 8 hours? If you will do that for 8 hours, your sister will kick you off the house. Hello? In just 15 minutes, talking about the product, talking about testimony, if they like the coffee, if they like the product, they will get it right away. There's an outright profit. Is that right? And it's highly consumable. The meaning by highly consumable, if you have 10 regular customers every month, that is 30 times 10 every month, that's additional. Additional 300 Ghana cedis every month. If you imagine, if you have 100 regular customers every month, that's 30 times 100, that's 3,000 Ghana cedis additional income only every single month. That is the power of retailing. The good news about this, there is no quota in Alliance and Motion Global retailing. Is that good news? In another company, if you don't sell, you need to re-register again. In Global, there's no like that. One time 488, one time 888, you are a lifetime member of Alliance and Motion Global. Can we give a round of applause for this? Okay, so you can do this, you can add this anytime, anywhere. Just add this as an earning income. So we have promos of the product. We have 8 plus 2 promo right now. If you buy 8 C24/7s as a reorder, you get 2 free. Also for complete, also for Polydus, Restore Life. We have wonderful promos right now in Alliance and Motion Global products. Aside from that, in our coffee, one of the fastest moving product that we have, some of the family, when they buy 1 box of my choco with 20 sachets inside, imagine it will just last only for 2 days, and they think they will buy again. Hello? So I want you to go for this, promote this wonderful fast-moving product. It's a very fast-moving. So look at that. So if you buy 15 My Choco, you'll be receiving 5 more inner boxes inside it. The same with other coffee variants that we have. Alright? So those are the promos. Second, let's talk about direct referral or the binary system. Can you please say binary system? Binary system from the word buying meaning to. So look at this. How does this work? Look at this. When you join in Global, for example, let's talk about the global package. Can you please say global package? For example, you bought a 488 global package. Are you with me? Yes. The moment you buy a 488 global package, you will be having an account. Can you please say account? This account, you can monitor to your distributor tracking center online, 24/7. You can monitor that. So what will happen is this. From the word buy meaning to, we will be offering you 2 sales force or 2 sales group. You'll be having a left and right sales force. So now this is what happened. Now you can refer people in Alliance and Motion Global. So just invite people. We have seminar every day, great speakers, trained speakers every day, Ghanaian speakers that will give you some seminars. What is the product? What is the marketing plan? Hello? So if your friend A, your neighbor A, went here, liked the product, liked the package, he bought the package, the company will pay you referral bonus of how much? 50 Ghana cedis. Now you bring another friend, your friend B. Do you have 2 friends? Do you have 2 friends? Of course, more than. Because if you only have 2 friends the rest of your life is so lonely. Of course, most of you have more friends than that. Is that right? So if you bring friend B, automatically friend B likes the product, he likes the company, he likes this, to add more income on him, expand his income potential. Partner B bought the global package, worth 488, automatically the company will pay you 250 Ghana cedis as referral bonus. Hello? Now let me remind you, these 50 Ghana cedis, this money didn't come from the investments of the A and B partner. Because what we pay only is 488 and they also got products that you got also. Hello? So this 50 Ghana cedis is just a referral bonus from Alliance and Motion Global for you referring somebody to buy a package. Are you getting my point? Now the thing is this, you earned 50 Ghana cedis for partner A and 50 Ghana cedis for referring partner B. How much is your total referral bonus? You earn 100 Ghana cedis. Alright? Now the thing is this, with the matching sales bonus, can you please say matching bonus? This is where the money comes in. When matching comes in, money comes in. What's matching bonus? When somebody joins 488 on the left and 488 package on the right, the company will pay you a matching bonus of 62.5 Ghana cedis. Hello? Now, as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, the company will offer you 2 sales courses. It's like in AIM Global, in other corporate company, you need to work your ladder up to become manager. Now in AIM Global, we turn the figures upside down. Instead of you turning your up to become manager, in AIM Global, on your first day, the moment you become a member, you can become a manager. Hello? You can decide if you can just sell products, or you can decide to multiply yourself by creating a team. Hello? Now for you to create a team, we will be giving you 2 sales team, 2 sales force. You have the left team and the right team. Hello? Now what happens is this. From the left team or right team, you referred friend A and you put and encoded his account on that left team. And you have friend B, you encoded him on the right team. Hello? Now the system of AIM Global will see you have encoded 1 on the left, you have encoded 1 on the right. Again, the company will pay you a matching bonus of 62.5 for 1 on the left and 1 on the right. Hello? Are you getting it now? That is the matching bonus. So 100 Ghana cedis for referral bonus and 1 matching bonus 62.5. Your total income is how much? 162.5 Ghana cedis. Are you getting my point now? Now the thing is this, your maximum potential income every single day for a global package only worth 488 is up to 1,250 Ghana cedis every single day. That is the maximum income of one global package worth 488. Hello? Because you can never control this. If A will also invite other people, and B will also invite other people, you will earn 62.5, 62.5, 62.5, and the maximum potential income every single day is up to 1,250 Ghana cedis per day. Hello? Miko, how can it happen? You can't control it. The day will come after 2 years building your empire, after 3 years building your empire, there will be time that there will be 10 people that are active here, there will be 10 people that are active here. If these 10 people will bring two people each every day, and these 10 people on the right will bring two people every day, that's actually a maximum income already. Hello? Because it's a total of 20 people for you and 20 people on the left and 20 people on the right, matching 62.5, 62.5 every single day. Are you getting my point? Yeah. This is how it works. So now look at this. Now if you will start with mega package, the matching bonus and the direct referral bonus will be more bigger because it's double. Okay? So it will be double because you bought a wholesale of package. So the direct referral bonus instead of 50, it will become 70. So the same scenario, you bring A and B, automatically you will be paid by referral bonus from the company of 70 Ghana cedis for you and them buying 888 Ghana cedis package. Mega package. Are you following me? Yeah. Now what will happen is this. You earn 140 only for referring 2 people. Now look at this. On the matching bonus, the company will pay you 125 Ghana cedis for a mega package worth 888. Hello? So if a friend A wants here on the left and one on the right, automatically the company will pay you how much? Can you please say 125? You know they say, you attract the 125 the way you say the word 125. So this year, you can attract the 125 the way you say it. So if you say 125, so maybe 125 will just be with you in 1 week. But if you want 125 to reign for you for the whole of the year, you need to be more excited. Again, let me ask you, one on the left, one on the right, how much? 125. You need to be more excited, 125. Okay, so look at this. If friend A and friend B automatically brings A1 and A2, again, friend A also have a package, also have an account. He brought one on the left, one on the right. He is being paid by referral bonus of 70 Ghana cedis. Referral bonus of 70 Ghana cedis because these his friends, not your friends anymore. Hello? Yeah. Of course, your friends have other friends rather than you. Is that right? Yes. Automatically, he earns 70, 70, 140. Also, friend A have left side and right side team. He earns 125. Friend A also earns 265 Ghana cedis just like you. Are you getting it now? Yes. The same with friend B. Question, friend B, does he have other friends than you? Yes. So of course, if he doesn't have any other friends than you, how lonely is his life? Of course, he has other friends that you don't know. Is that right? B friend will bring B1 and B2. B will earn 70-70. Left and right, he will match 125. Friend B also earned 265 Ghana cedis. Are you getting it now? Now the three of you and your two friends earn 265 Ghana cedis each. Question, did you fool your two friends? No. Of course not. Why? Because the same investment 888 or 488 package, the same investment they do. The same products you receive, the same products they receive. The system that you have is the same system that they have. You didn't fool your people, you just shared the system. Are you getting my point? Yes. But this time, the good news is this. If we are talking about you, the system will see you have two new encoded packages on the left. You have two new encoded packages on the right. This is not your friends anymore, but because this is under the umbrella of your left team and right team, the company says only this. When there's one on the left, and one on the right, how much? Again, let me repeat. One on the left, one on the right. 125. One on the left, one on the right. 125. So you earned 125 plus 125. You earned a total of 250 Ghana cedis. For matching bonus, a total of 515 Ghana cedis for all of this happen. Only up to these 4 people. Hello? So you will earn 125 from these 4 people. Question, are you the one who brought them? No. Are you the one who talked to them? At home, the moment your friends will bring people, will bring registrations or packages or products that will be bought, you earn 125, 125, 125, 125, 125, 125. I'll never stop unless you clock 125, 125, 125, 125. 125 will rain for you for this year. Are you getting my point? Yes. This can happen if you do your leverage. This is what they call leverage. Can you please say leverage? Leverage. The same system that Dangote is doing. Can you imagine? Dangote is sleeping at home, but because he built a leverage. The same with your boss in your company, whatever company you are into working for. Even your boss will not come in the office as though you and your co-workers are in the office doing the job. The boss earns money. Is that right? Yes. That's leverage. The same in the business of Global. We are turning business partners to business partners automatically instead of you employing people. Instead of you employing and buying the time and effort of other people, here you make people as your business partners. Is that right? Yeah. So that's the big difference. So if you're gonna think of me, Miko, I'll be having a hard time here. Why? Some people will ask, I will be recruiting people. It's okay for me to sell products, but to recruit people, it will be hard. Listen to this. If you're afraid and allergic to recruit people, you are telling to me that you are allergic and afraid to get rich. Hello? Because let me tell you, not only in network marketing, not only in MLM, but in any business in the world, you can never get rich if you don't recruit people. Hello? Because recruitment is another term for leverage. That's how they multiply the time and effort of other people. The only difference is this. In your job, okay? That's why if you're allergic to recruitment, the question is, why do you employ to your job? That's also recruitment. So they just change the term. They don't call it recruitment. They call it hiring. Hello? The only difference is in the corporate world, when they recruit you, so they buy you. Your 8 hours is mine for 5 days. For how much? 700 Ghana cedis per month. Hello? They own you already. Hello? In Alliance Motion Global, here, so when you buy the package with your friends, you are not an employee here. No one is a boss here. All of us are business partners. No one owns you. Some of you will say, no, Miko, it's hard because here in this system, only the one on top will earn. No. There are systems here that people on below are earning more than the people on top. Miko, how did it happen? Because again, we have the binary system. So meaning, if this is your upline and this is you, if your upline is not that hardworking, if your upline doesn't know the system, he doesn't have more people here. But you are hardworking, your people on the left and right are balanced. Who is earning more? You or the upline? You are earning more. Are you getting my point? Yeah. So it's a fair competition for each and every one of us. Are you getting my point? Yeah. So here, no one will dictate how much is your check. No one will say you are 700 per month, you're 1,200 per month, you're 2,000 per month. No one will say that. In Global, you will be the one to dictate how much you want to earn. It depends on your hard work, your strategy, your skills. Everything that you will earn here depends on yourself. Is that good news? Yes. Can you give a round of applause for yourself, ladies and gentlemen? Alright? The good thing is, here, you will do your hard work, you will earn your own money, but you will not do it alone because you have a team working with you as well. You need to create a win-win situation for each and everyone. Is that good news? Now, just to inspire you further, look at this. The potential daily income of Mega Package is 2,000 Ghana cedis per day. The good news is it's daily payout. We pay it daily. There's no time frame and there is no maintenance. Now, just to inspire you furthermore, ladies and gentlemen, as far as I'm concerned today, I don't have business partners in this room. I've been here for the past 8 years. Even before I became an international trader, I'm a distributor until now, just like you. So as a distributor, I also built my empire like this. And I built it for the past 8 years. My parents, my wife, my brother, my sisters, even back in the Philippines, my friends there are doing the business of Alliance and Motor Group. Now if you're gonna think about it, I was got by the visionary president of A Global to train people and share experiences in different parts of the world. And I accepted it because I want to have the challenge to train people. Hello? Now I'm telling you right now, just to inspire you, okay? Just to inspire you right now. In this room, as far as I'm concerned, I don't have business partner under the umbrella of my network. Hello? So, either you listen to me or not, I don't care. You finish this seminar or you walk out, I don't care. Because I will not earn from any one of you. Hello? No 125 for me in any one of this room. Because my network has been built in the Philippines, Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao. For the past 8 years, I built my network in Middle East. I have my people in Dubai and Abu Dhabi. I have my people in Singapore and Hong Kong. They're expanding. I have some people in some countries in Africa, but not in Ghana. Now let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, when it's night time in Africa, I'm just here to train you guys. Hello? I will not have more time here. I'll just be spending some 1 month to 2 months in Ghana. So you gotta think about it. I'm here to train you. Now, we'll be having more trainings than this is just an OPP. So what happened is, when it's nighttime in Africa, it's morning in Asia. Hello? So after this seminar, either you listen to me or not, either you believe to me or not, I don't care. Because later after the seminar, when we come back to my bed, when I sleep tonight with you guys here in Ghana, when it's nighttime in Africa, it's morning in Asia. So meaning, while all of us are sleeping in Africa, the 1 to 5 of my people in Luzon, the 1 to 5 of my people in Hong Kong, the 1 to 5 of my people in Dubai, I will never stop unless you clap. The 1 to 5 of my people in Hawaii, the 1 to 5 of my people in the Philippines, all of their 1 to 5 will fly to Ghana. And what they will do to Ghana? They will wait for us to open our eyes and wake up in the morning. Because the moment we wake up, like this morning, a while ago, the moment I wake up, of course, the first thing you do, you pray to your God, you open your Bible. After that, the next thing that I will open, after opening the Bible, close the Bible, open the DTC. There you will see all the 1 to 5 coming in, press encashment. When I press encashment, all that 1 to 5 will now be available to my ATM, and not me will encash it here. Don't worry, I will not be the one to get the money. My wife in the Philippines will be the one to enjoy the money. You know? So I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you, this is the future that you're waiting for. Don't think that this speaker is bragging. I'm not bragging. I don't need to travel so far just to brag. I'm here to tell you that if a 27 guy just like me did this business perfectly for the past 8 years, believe me, I'm telling you, Ghanaians, Africans can do it better than us. I cannot hear you. Can you do it better? Can you do this business? Can you give a round of applause for yourself? Alright? 1 to 5. So that's the potential income of Miko. That is 2,000 daily on the matching bonus. That is 2,000. That's 40,000 weekly. That's 60,000 monthly potential income. That is on the binary or the matching bonus. And there is no maintenance. Now, like if you're gonna think about it, you can actually join with an entrepreneur package with 3 accounts. Like I told you a while ago, 2,000 is the maximum income for 1 account. Okay? But again, the company is also offering you an opportunity to buy not only 1 account, but you can actually start up with 3 accounts for people who are actually more serious with the business. This is what we call the entrepreneur package. Instead of buying 1 package, you bought 3 packages. So this is you, and this is you. So your potential income, instead of 2,000 only times 3, your potential income is 6,000 per day. If you will maximize this. So instead of having 2 people, you'll be needing 4 manpower down the line. Hello? 4 business partners. So what will happen? Can you imagine? You're earning 3 times because for your account number 2, you earned 1 to 5. For account number 3, you earned 1 to 5. With the same set of people, your account number 1 also earned 1 to 5, 1 to 5. Hello? So you're earning 3 times, and if these people will multiply, these 3 accounts will max out this income 6,000 per day. Hello? That's it. Now, the most bigger account that you can have is for the big investors already, with the people with money. They can actually have a maximum of 7 accounts. With the whole family, maybe this is you, your wife, your son, your relatives, 7 accounts for the whole family or 7 accounts under your one name. Your 7 accounts will have times 7 of the potential income of 2,000. There is 14,000 potential income. So the same with that, what I told you, instead of having 2, instead of having 4, you need 8 legs. You have 8 legs. So what do you mean by 8 legs? If you have 8 business partners here and they will do the business down the line, what happens is, you earn 1 to 5, your account number 4 earned 1 to 5, account number 5 earned 1 to 5, number 6 earned 1 to 5, number 7 earned 1 to 5. You are also the number 3. So under the left and right of number 3, with the same set of people, you earn 1 to 5, 1 to 5. Hello? You're also number 2. Under the left and right of number 2, the same set of people earn 1 to 5, 1 to 5. And again, by the way, you're a number 1. So under the left and right of number 1, the same set of people, you earn 1 to 5, 1 to 5, 1 to 5, oops, 1 to 5. Hello? So you are actually reigning with 1 to 5, potential income of 40,000 every day. That is the international package of 7 accounts. If you want to know more about this, ask your sponsor after this seminar. Is that good? Can we give a round of applause for that? Alright? So that's it. So again, you'll be nearly done. On the monthly income, it's called Uni level. Can you please say Uni level? Now this is the monthly. Again, I told you a while ago, we are happy getting commissions daily, but we are more happier every 15th of the month. Every 15th of the month, we enjoy the Uni level bonus. How does it go? The Uni level bonus says that from your first generation people, you earn 5% of their production plus 5% for your direct people. Who do you mean by direct? Direct people are the people you directly refer to. Hello? So for example, these are your directly sponsored people. You earn 10% from every production they do. What do you mean by production? 10% from every product they consume and they sell. Hello? Okay, plus you have 5% from the second generation up to the 10th generation. Who are they? They are the friends of the friends of the friends of the friends of your friends. These are your second generation to your 10th generation. You earn 5% from every product they consume. Hello? Now let me make you understand. The 10% for every C24/7, every 1 box that he will buy, that's only a very minimum amount of money. Hello? But it's okay. It's like Chinese. In Chinese philosophy, even you get a small amount of money, but if it's about plenty of numbers, it will multiply to a lot of money. Hello? Are you getting my point? So 10%, 10%, but if you have a lot of big effort already, you can actually earn big on a monthly basis on your Uni level and your stair step. Hello? Now on your stair step, it goes like this. You add commission from the production of the people, okay, depending on the position that you have. We have position silver executive, gold executive, and global ambassador. So you can start as a distributor if you accumulate 10 points. This is not only your points, but group points. Where the points come from? Every product have equivalent points. Are you getting me? Yes. Are you getting me? Now, if you accumulate, you and your team will accumulate 10 points, you'll be promoted to silver executive. Now, if you become silver executive, you have additional 10% additional commission, overriding commission, aside from the Uni level that we talked about a while ago. Is that good news? Yes. So, the meaning of this, you're actually increasing your potential commission to your production of your people depending on the position that you have. Hello? When you accumulate 100 points, you become gold executive. Additional 20% commission from every product that they will buy and they will consume. If you get 100,000 points, you become the global ambassador. Ladies and gentlemen, later you will meet one global ambassador here in Global Ghana. Are you excited? Yes. Now, becoming a global ambassador, you have additional 30% commission from every production of your people that will do. That's why today, whenever I'm here in Ghana, whenever it's night time and it's morning in Asia, the only thing I do video call, I do Facebook, I call my people in the Philippines. Hello, how are you? Have you drink your my choco already? Drink your coffee, oh. After that, drink your C24/7. Take your heart very healthy, drink Colitus, and then after that, brush your teeth and take a bath with the soap of King Global. Hello? Yeah. Because every time they use a product, I get 30%, 30%, 30%, another form of leverage. Can you please say leverage?
Leverage.
It's like Dangote earning percentage and royalty income in every investment that he do. Is that good news?
Yes.
Can we give a round of applause for this, ladies and gentlemen, right? The good news is, the features, there's a group reorder. Again, it's accumulation of group, no time frame. Okay, there's no time that we need to hit it. You can become gold executive whenever you want to. There's no pressure with it. No reversion, no demotion, meaning if you become a global ambassador, you don't need to hit a certain sales requirement every month. In other company, when you hit your position, you need to maintain a sales requirement. Because if not, you will be demoted. In AIM Global, it doesn't work like that. Hello? When you become a global ambassador, you can never become a gold executive anymore. When you become a gold executive, you can never be demoted to a silver executive. When you become silver executive, you'll never be demoted to distributor. When you become a distributor, there's no place to go anymore. You're an AIM Global lifetime distributor. Can you give a round of applause for that, ladies and gentlemen, right? Okay? So again, there's no pass up. Okay, so Ruby and Diamond Global Ambassador, you can understand this the moment you become a member of AIM Global. Because there's a different requirement to become a Ruby and Diamond Global Ambassador. As we speak right now, for 12 years, we actually have only 5 to 6 Diamond Global Ambassador in the whole of 5 million distributors that we have. So you will understand these two positions the moment you become a member of AIM Global. These guys are earning 5 million, 6 million, 7 million Philippine peso every single month. I don't know how much that is in Naira. That's 7 million pesos in a month is like, let's say, because the conversion rate of Philippine peso to Ghana is I think 7 to 7.5. So that's approximately 1 to 900,000. 700, 800,000 Ghana cedis every single month. These are the 6 people that are Diamond Global Ambassador today as we speak for 12 years in Alliance and Motion Global. And I believe in this room, for the next coming years, for the next 5 years, 6 years of AIM Global in Africa, and AIM Global in Ghana, we are now on our 5th year in Ghana. We're just starting our momentum right now. We're about to transfer our office in the new office of ACCRA. Believe me, there will be future 10, maybe 15 in this room. If you will continue to do this and you will decide to do this really seriously, 10 and 15 in this room will be the future Diamond Global Ambassadors of Alliance. Let me see the hands of the 15 Diamond Global Ambassadors in this room. Let me see your hands. Let me count the 15. That's more than 15, no? Can you give a round of applause for yourselves, ladies and gentlemen, alright? So that's it. So again, let me show you, we have benefit tips. So like, you need to hit certain sales requirement. You can enjoy the 12th year anniversary of AIM Global. These are the people who went to the Philippines already last year. So we're just starting in Ghana. There are just few of them before. So only 2. In Nigeria right now, we have 100 qualifiers going to the Philippines. In fact, as we speak, the whole Africa, this coming 12th year anniversary this Spain, as we speak, we have more than 700 Philippine trip qualifiers, African delegates going to the Philippines. All for free for 1 week, 2 weeks. So the good news is you will represent our business. They can talk to the owners. Ladies and gentlemen, they can talk to the owners. As you can see, the Dr. Ed Gabanto, the vice presidents, the board directors, you can shake their hands. These owners are very hands-on, very active. It's not only on the photos. Okay, we also have one international trainer. Can you give a round of applause for Mr. Perry Tapales, our in-house international trainer. Okay, very good. So we have an announcement. Before I continue this, we have an announcement. Good news announcement. Do you want good news? Yeah. Okay. We already have the polidos and some of the manual. We are sorting the list of back orders. We will start release the back orders by Monday, May 7, 2018. Okay, so we have polidos already in the house right now. Can we give a round of applause for that for the members? Okay, so again, because we are delivering all of our products from the Philippines to Korea, going to Africa right now because we have more than 13 countries in Africa that we are open right now. So there are actually products that are in the shipment. The moment you order right now, they're in the shipment, but now they're arriving. So we have complete sets of products. So this is the best time to actually do the business seriously. Is that good news? Yes. All right, very good. So again, these are the Philippine qualifiers. So these are the previous qualifiers. The Matilda, okay, Mr. Haj, okay, some of qualifiers. You can visit some of the 5-star hotels, some of the best resorts. Do you know that Philippines is composed of 1,000 islands? So in the Philippines, if you don't know how to swim, you will die. No, I'm just kidding. So there's Salvavida there, so you will be safe. So you will enjoy the resorts, you will enjoy the beaches there. There are a lot of beautiful beaches in the Philippines. You can eat, there are more food than people. Because there are a lot of places in Africa, there are more people than food. That's why when there's a party, when you're in the last of the line and the food is there, you're waiting, maybe the food will be finished before I come to the food. So here there will be more food than people. Is that good news? Yes. Okay, good news. Okay, so there is, the good news is, most of the time, every year, we are conducting our anniversary in the largest arena in the whole Asia, not only the Philippines. It's called Philippine Arena. It's 55,000 indoor seating capacity. It's the largest indoor arena in the whole Asia. Hello? So it's 55,000 seating capacity. If you will feel the energy on that stadium, believe me, as an international delegate, you will walk on the red carpet, you will represent your country in global Ghana, in the whole of the 55,000 international delegates. Do you want that? Yes. So you will feel that. Can you imagine 55,000 people clapping 1 million, 2 million? So the whole Colosseum is actually shaking. Okay, so that's how it will happen this coming May. So it happens every single year. Right? Look at how many people there is. It's actually, the camera cannot get everyone because there are more people up there. USA and Europe Click promo. We also have this coming November. So there are Africans we brought in US. So actually 10 years multiple visa. Nature's Way is our partner in USA. You will see the manufacturing plant in Springville, Utah, USA. Go to New York, Las Vegas, all for free for 2 weeks. You will be like kings and queens. You will visit USA, not to serve other nations, but you will visit USA just to have vacation, do the work and business here in Global, hit the sales requirement, and we will bring you there all for free to have vacation in USA with a 10-year multiple visa. Is that good? Yes. We give a round of applause for that, ladies and gentlemen. Alright? So again, the most important thing, not only the travel, not only anything, but to become part of the 6,000 self-made millionaires of Alliance in Motion Global. Let me see the future millionaires of King Global ACCRA Ghana. Let me see your hand. Can you give a round of applause for this, ladies and gentlemen? Now, to prove to you, I will not waste your time anymore, but to prove to you that King Global exists in Ghana because we are just really starting right now. In fact, we had our first ranking of top earners in Ghana this year. In fact, we are here already for 5 years, but for the past 3 to 4 years, we are King Global was actually focused in some Western African countries, but now, believe me, King Global will bring all of our efforts in Global Ghana. King Global 2018-2019 is for King Global Ghana. So you need to maximize this. Now, we had our first top earners, top earner ranking in Ghana this year, this anniversary. The owners came here. Our Chief Finance Officer, the mentor of all mentors, Mr. Francis Miguel, in person, came in Ghana, shake the hands of the top earners and the distributors. They take selfies and pictures. He trained to people. He shared his mentorship. So now, I will introduce to you one of the Ghanaians that became very successful in Global. And he is actually on the process of becoming more successful. Are you with me? Yes. Because we are just starting. So, because this is the first ranking, believe me, anything can happen. Some people who are just starting can actually go up to top 2, go up to top 4, go up to top 5. Hello? But now to inspire you more, a global ambassador already, he's been doing it for quite some time. He will be the one to tell you the story. Are you ready to meet him? Yes. In fact, when I heard him talk, he's actually one of the trained speakers bureau as well in Kumasi and here in Accra, Ghana. He's one of the speakers bureau in the whole of Ghana. So again, to become part of the speakers bureau of the company, you need to be trained. We will be the one to train you. So it's another achievement to become a speakers bureau of the company. Is that good? Yes. Share the good news. So right now to welcome him. Can we welcome him? Yes. And we welcome him with you because this is your people here. This is a Ghanaian with you guys to prove to you that King Global exists. Are you ready? Yes. So let's welcome him. Let's give him 1 million. Some of you, so let's do it with a good welcome because this guy, because some of you will say, oh, this guy became successful because he came from the Philippines. No. This system, whoever you are, whatever background you have, wherever you came from, as long as you have thirst and hunger to change your life, you can do the same system that we can do. Are you ready? Yes. So he will prove it to you. Let's give him 1 million, 2 million, 3 million. All stand up. Millions and millions of love for my brother, Mr. Percy Alan. Come on.
Wait.
Yeah.
Record him. What is he? Record it for me.
Away!
Grande!
Alright, everybody sit down. Are you excited? Yes. Are you sure?
Yes. Very, very much.
Feel it. Sure. Let me go. No. Are we excited?
Yes!
We're talking about money here. Alright? So my name is Percy Anand. I'm an accountant by profession. When it comes to money, I don't joke with money. Away.
Grave.
Alright, so 4 years ago I was introduced to AIM Global. And trust me, this business has changed my life. And I know you are next. Yes. Alright, tell the person sitting next to you, you are the next millionaire.
I'm the next millionaire.
Alright, so from the beginning, when I was introduced to the business, now, you know, sometimes, I know some of you are feeling the same way. From the first time I heard about AIM Global, I told the person, no way, it's not true. Because how can you be paying somebody 2,000 Ghana cedis every day? Literally for doing nothing. So I challenged the person. Because with my background as an accountant, I used to work with Ghana Revenue Authority. Even the whole month, they were not paying me 2,000 Ghana cedis. And you are telling me they'll pay me 2,000 Ghana cedis every day? So I challenged the person so much, alright? But because the person traveled from a foreign country, I told the person, just because you traveled all the way from your country to Ghana, I'll give it a try. After all, it's just 888 Ghana cedis. Alright? Now, another assurance that happened to me was that when you pay the 888, you are giving your package. In your package, there are products. So it's like your money is given to you instant. So you have not lost anything. So I registered. Now, I registered a couple of people. For 1 year, I wasn't doing the business. I was active still working with Ghana Revenue Authority. Now, do you know what happened to me? After 1 year, when this gentleman came back to Ghana, that was when I had a wake-up call. Now, he invited me back to the office. He asked me, Percy, why are you not doing the business? Can you get some of the excuses that I told him? Alright, no time, you know, even I don't have time for myself. Alright? So he invited me to the office. That was when we were at Achimota. So that was when the first time I logged into my DTC. When you register, the company gives you a personal website. And that is what you are going to use to track all the activities concerning your business. How much you have made, how you can wire your money from your AIM Global account to your bank account. So I went to the office. And for the first time when I logged into my account, the money I saw in my account for 1 year, literally not doing anything. It's like my eyes just opened to my dreams. I know some of you are still doubting. It's okay. Because it's like your dreams are just what? Unfolding in front of you. You are wondering whether this is real or not. So do you know what happened to me? Now with the money I saw, it convinced me enough that I've wasted 1 year. Now that also showed me that if for 1 year I wasn't that active and I've messed up that much of money, then it means if I quit my job and I come and do this full time, I'm going to make more money. Is that not so? Yes. So as a rational human being, what did I do? I quit my job. And some of you, whether you like it or not, you are going to quit your jobs.
Oh yes.
I'm telling you, for a fact. Alright? I'm now talking from experience. Because see, money is so powerful. Do you know the best part? The 2,000 Ghana cedis we were wondering whether it's real or not. Today, by God's good grace, we are making that 2,000 Ghana cedis every day. And our dream is really make more than that. Because we have people who are making 14,000 Ghana cedis every day. And that is my target now. And that is why we can't sleep. Alright? When anytime I do presentation, I ask people, when you start making 2,000 Ghana cedis every day, will you be happy? It's a lie. Do you know why I say it's a lie? Money is so powerful to the extent that if you don't have 2,000 Ghana cedis, you think when you have 2,000 cedis, you're okay. It's a big lie. Do you know why? Because by the time you start making 2,000 Ghana cedis continuously for 6 months, your taste for money will change. Your lifestyle will change. So now, 2,000 Ghana cedis is like 200 Ghana cedis for you. Bro? No, you are not. Because if you are sure, you will not give me that answer. Do you want money to be chasing you everywhere you go? Yes. Alright, that is the spirit. You see, gone are the days where you wake up in the morning, you beat the traffic, you report at work. You work for 8 hours, you come back home. That thing is fading off. Now we are not relying on our energy anymore. We are using systems to make money while we are sleeping. So do you want that old-fashioned way of making money, or you want to be in the new world, where we are now using systems like Global to make money whilst we are sleeping? Alright? So I wouldn't talk too much, alright? I know some of you are still having doubts. What I tell people in my team is that if you have doubts, just register. Register with minimum 488 or your 888. Is that also? Yes. Now register your 2 people. If you don't get your 2 people, I will personally pay your money back to you. Do you know why I say that to my team members? Because I trust so much in this business. There has been no time when you register your people and you don't see your money. Instantly, you see your cash. And instantly you can wire your money to your bank account. We are paid every day instead of what? Every month, the one we are always used to. So I'm so excited to be here. Alright, we just launched our Kumasi office, and because of that we moved to Kumasi. We all started from this office. Alright, this stage has become very small for me all of a sudden. Alright, and we are now moving on a bigger stage now. You saw the Philippine trip? Did you see it? Yes. How many of you want to go to the Philippines? Free! Me, I love to travel, especially when it's what? Free! If I don't have to pay anything. Can you imagine? So you ask yourself, all this money, what are you going to use the money for? And you're also going on free trips. So this month, is it next coming Monday's week? 14. Alright? God being so good, some of us are going all the way to the Philippines, all expenses paid trip by the company. Alright? I've been on so many trips, and this will be my 4th trip with the company so far. Is that not a wonderful ride? In 4 years. So what will happen in the next 10 years? Can you imagine what will happen? No, hello, can you imagine what will happen? Now the difference between you and me is that I started 4 years ago, but it's never too late for you. Now one thing I like about M Global is that you can start this business today and even make more money than me. Do you know? It's a fair ground for people who are hungry for success. People who are hungry to have changes in their lives. People who are not satisfied with what they already have. People who want more. Alright? That is why the company gives you the liberty to do 1 account, 3 accounts, 7 accounts, or 15 accounts. It's up to you. Alright? So get back to the people that invited you. Alright? If you have any questions, you can ask them, they answer them for you. And let's make this dream a reality. Thank you so much.
I'm back again. I'm going to take you to the presentation. I don't know.
Yes, yeah.
Right. This evening at 6, we are having a social gathering at ACCRA. We're just going there to have fun, okay? But aside that, I think we have one of our brand actor ambassador who is part of us. It's called Kingsley Yangwa. And he's inviting us to also, we are taking the opportunity to go watch his new movie that is premiering today as well. So we are going to socialize, and for those who wish to be part of it, I think I have only 5 tickets left. So for only 5 people, and I need new people, okay? If you are a distributor, don't worry, you can see me in chamber. But for the new people, you are the ones that I need here. So it's just 25, sorry, it's just 25 cities. Okay, it's just 25 cities, then you will be part of it as well. Come along, let's have fun. If you are a distributor, wear any of your global shirts, whether white, whether they